I mean, honestly, I think the comic was a bad idea in the first place because who cares about a Mr. Fishman?
I want to find the stingray who killed Steve Irwin and ask why.
That's the plot of Aquaman.
That would have been a better plot than the one we got. Did you love that shot where he shot the laser and it blew up the mountain in that terrible After Effects explosion, and then he looks back and he looks like he's constipated for some reason?
People are making more of these videos now, so I feel like we should just try and showcase some of them at least and be like, we actually.
Oh god, is that the Last Jedi in the corner over there?
I'm gonna just play it. I'm gonna just play it.
That's just right.
Hello there, ladies and gentlemen.
I like that.
That's awesome.
That's legit amazing.
That's great.
It must have taken ages to map all of that. Get all those faces moving correctly. You got Eric just right, Joseph, Lee, Quinton, and Movie Bob.
How dare there be 9 dislikes on this video?
Look, listen to this comment. Mahler isn't a good reviewer. The dude basically tries to overanalyze everything to the smallest detail, and it's basically him gatekeeping. There is no such thing as an objective opinion. It's a bunch of jargon made up by extremely pissed fanboys like Mahler, who want to feel like they can justify anything they say with such a vague excuse.
Well, they got us.
And overanalyzing is gatekeeping.
Yeah, I didn't know that. I'm assuming they're trying to go for the whole like we gatekeep what good movies and bad movies are. That's
Have
what I
we ever
assume,
told
right?
anyone to stop making content?
No.
Well, I might have mentioned it to Quentin a few dozen times, but
Yeah. Maybe not counting Quentin. Well, I think outside of a joke, I don't.
oh
think
good lord, what's this one?
you guys ready? This one's gonna. The payoff's gonna make you laugh.
Oh, I can't wait.
Holy shit.
In an EFAP far, far away.
I fucking hate Trump.
It only makes sense that if you want milk, you would use a rhino.
Leader response theory. Please go away. Thank you for subverting my expectation.
Hello, all my N-words.
Subversion incoming.
Oh god, I need to see who this is.
Oh my god. Oh, I know. Please be who I think it is. Please.
Oh, I want to be surprised
Please.
by
Yes!
Like, okay, this is objectively poorly written.
None of these things actually matter. This is it. I may not be the brightest bulb in the past.
Sub to Jared Genesis, also to Mario. Oh my god.
My face.
All right, damn, calm down.
They do
Breathe,
that.
motherfucker, breathe. Look at the Oh my god.
Oh my god, I'm crying.
Cramps.
Oh my god, I'm spamming this link in the chat. Everyone go watch this amazing video.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Oh, I
It's
should have
just so
seen that
beautifully
Jared.
edited.
I should have seen that Jared incoming, but it's just.
I can tell you, Rags' reaction was exactly mine when I was watching the video. I was like, please be Jared, please be Jared.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, if you click on the links to Quentin and Patrick.
Oh yeah,
What?
that is actually quite funny if you do that. It takes you
Wait.
somewhere else.
Sub to Quentin. Where does this one go? Please tell me it's it goes to ER. oh no, I accidentally clicked off of it. Now I need to see where the other one goes.
Oh my god.
Okay. So Quentin goes to ER, Patrick goes to
PewDiePie.
no, you should have had Quentin go to PewDiePie.
Yeah.
Oh,
Jeez, that's
All right. I love
it.
insane.
And then one more meme video. We've still got more videos after that.
Oh, good.
We've seen where Thanos sits down and then does some math.
He's like a
Yeah,
counting.
he's got like a calculator. It's
Okay.
like 7
Okay.
billion.
I've killed 20 people in
0.6,
this battle.
Carry the 4. He's in a coma, so he's not technically dead. So that's 0.5.
He's about to like fuck up Thor, and then Thor's like, "Wait, a lot of us have died already." And he's like, "Oh shit, really?"
Like how many? He's like, how many? Exactly half. He's like,
Pointless. How many?
What if there's an odd number of people on the ship?
I can just picture like a Thanos in like a business suit with big old glasses, just like.
he just sits down at his little desk and he's like, "All right, gotta pull out my pocket calculator, guys." His
he
thumbs
gives-
are
he
like
gives you a
bigger than
little-
the.
he prints out a little ticket and hands it to you. He's like, all right.
I owe you 200 lives. And Thor's like, "Oh,
Your
sweet,
next
okay."
200 babies are on me.
Just awesome.
These are amazing.
Yeah, you guys are
Man.
like really passionate and talented, and also have loads of free time, and I really appreciate that.
Someone said it
Also,
wrong.
also, the Jared one is objectively the best.
Oh, that one, dude. I have cramps on my soul. Oh my god.
I didn't think we'd be laughing that hard that early, but
Oh my, like I have to watch it again because I was laughing so much. Like I didn't even catch half of it, so I can save it for later, and I'll still have half of it to enjoy.
The fuck is this guy doing? She's on the other side of the room. Nice pose. Here we go. The worst choreographed fight in the history of mankind. Why are you spinning? Stop spinning. Oh, I just hit the ground. And look at the other guy. He's about to go for his sword instead of his head. Where are you going? Why is this guy running off? Hang on. She just kicked 3 people with 1 kick. What the fuck? This is awesome. That kick's embarrassing. Just quickly, who are they fighting for? This is their new boss now. What would have happened if they'd killed Kylo? Like, who would they then answer to? Very confused men. Man, she's good. 2 points here. The worst thing to have in a spaceship is fire. But these guys stand in front of a massive wall with weapons that light it up like a Christmas tree.
So what's the matter with you?
Secondly, what the
That's a
fuck
good one.
is this guy doing? This isn't something you slow down to see. This guy is literally waiting his turn. What are you doing over there, buddy? Fucking get into the fight. Oh, good, more screaming. Remember when Jedis would focus? See this guy? This is my favourite part. He is about to throw his weapon away before charging in. Literally, throw it out of the shot so he can die. Roll the tape. What the fuck?
Right, so he can die.
They're watching this. Amazing. Here we go. You've all seen it. The disappearing weapon. Why they didn't remove it from the start of the cutscene, who knows? Now you see it? And now it's gone. That's not it. He has another chance to kill her. And then the move that just fucks me off. That arm was pushing against her. As soon as she let go, that weapon should have gone clean through her face. And then
Apparently, we were the only ones that picked it up because we hadn't seen this video, and I think it was it Rags that picked that up.
I was the one who noticed it because we were going through another video of The Last Jedi. I forget which one because they're all the same kind of, and it's just every time we it's like we catch something new that's awful about it. And this was one that I was like, wait a second, she should be dead here. Oh.
bang. That leg should be gone. What? Just nicked again? Okay, headshot. What? Why isn't his head off? What's with all the just breaking the surface? The nicks, the flesh wounds.
How long are we gonna have this statement be true every time you revisit The Last Jedi? More mistakes are found. It's like a treasure trove of a movie. But yeah, that's.
Listen, weapons are like plot holes. They don't matter.
I'm waiting for that video from Patrick.
So he spends about 2/5 as much time as the media in question to talk about how good it is. Now, let's do The Last Jedi. 66 hours to 2.5 hours. 25
Rex.
to 1.
Oh.
What?
Rags, you're dying.
I'm not dying.
Oh,
You went.
What do you mean?
oh, you're all good. Just keep going.
You lagged monstrously.
Oh, let's do The Last Jedi. 66 hours. 660. We know not about it at all.
I don't know
Can
what
someone
the hell.
explain to me what just happened?
I
don't
think
know, I
we entered
think-
a different
I think-
universe temporarily.
Yeah, I think Discord was having an oopsie, but I can hear you guys now.
Rags, I genuinely thought you must have had like a keyboard next to you when you were intentionally being like boop 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 boop.
You get
boop.
back on.
Oh no, I couldn't hear you guys either. You were doing all you're making weird noises.
And that's the thing. Then Mahler said my name, and I was like, "What?" And then Mahler started doing it, and I was like, "What?" I thought you guys were in on this, and I was like, "How do I do it?"
Oh no. But let me see. Since we know he's not talking about it at all times, let's be generous and remove 1/4 of that ratio. 19.8 to 1, so round up to be clean, 20 to 1. So we can now say that Mahler, as of now, has spoken of his disliking of a film, or the people who like it, which isn't accurate, but whatever, for 20 times as long as the film actually is. But I also haven't factored in the portion of my time dedicated to guessing how much of his podcast was not him. So I reckon it's fair.
What the fuck?
Wow.
What was the point of this?
I don't know. I read this and I was
point-
like, what the fuck am I reading? Like, what is
The
this?
point is that The Last Jedi is so bad, we can talk about it for that long.
Well, my assumption is they're trying to say I disproportionately hate The Last Jedi and they're trying to search for a bonus motivation, I suppose. But, I mean, we're very public about this. We take requests on EFAP. So if people keep requesting TLJ videos, we will cover them. We've even tried to stymie it now. We're trying to slow it down, just because even us, we prefer to cover something completely different every once in a while.
This helps add to my theory that more people have subscribed to him simply because he set himself up in a particular camp against another set of people on social media. In reality, this has less to do with Star Wars and more to do with how people want to associate themselves with one camp versus another camp. A lot of this is revealed in his manifesto at the beginning of his most recent.
You have a manifesto?
He's Elliot Rodger.
A lot of this. Oh fuck! Oh, now this channel is gonna get deleted. A lot of this is revealed in his manifesto at the beginning of his most recent video. He promotes himself as objective without really going into what that is and why anything he actually says is objective in the first place. It's basically Sargon of Akkad all over again. Carl Benjamin defined. Sorry,
They're one and the same.
It was strange reading that. All right. Carl Benjamin defined himself because he opposed Anita Sarkeesian, and people fell in line with him because they opposed Anita Sarkeesian. Now that Carl wants to actually promote his own ideas, he's losing support.
Hasn't he monumentally
okay,
gained support recently?
So I guess he's losing support. This is basically what Mahler is promoting himself as. He's not like H. Bomber Guy, Joseph Anderson, or Quentin, or all these other people.
Thank God.
Thank God. Oh, oof, dodged the bullet there. He's not like though. Yeah, what is Quentin's social blade doing these days?
You want to bring that back up, Mahler?
And what will his downfall be when Mahler actually tries to create anything, promote anything, do anything other than be the opposite of what many are already predisposed to disliking? An odd sentence. Welcome to the post #Gamergate social media. Where...
What are people gonna shut the fuck up about Gamergate?
We're
Waller,
popular-
I didn't realize you were so active in Gamergate.
That's like the
no.
majority focus
This
of my videos.
Oh man, where popularity is defined by what you're opposed to rather than what you stand for.
Maulergate. But yes.
Does Mahler have absolutely nothing going on in his life? Can you believe you devote all this time to your job? The nerve.
The best arguments, the best.
Oh yay, Anthony Warren's back in the chat. Yeah.
Who's Anthony Warren?
Oh, he's the guy that really, really hates me.
Oh.
I want to read out this. I want to read this out because he's always funny. He thinks I voted for Trump. I don't. I don't exactly know where he got that from.
So, and this is one that I know Rags will have a take on this. So
Yes.
I got a lot of criticism from a particular person. I'll just remain nameless again, arguing that I need to take responsibility for the damage that Kelly Marie Tran, Ryan Johnson, etc. have received because people use my videos as reasoning to attack people who helped create the film, even though it doesn't matter if my video did or did not promote violence. It being
What the fuck is that? Criticism breeds violence.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, do I need to counter that argument? I don't even like. It's so ridiculous, and they were going on for ages about this, and they were like, everybody has a responsibility to acknowledge the influence they have, whether or not they intended it. And it's the idea is like, it's how can you say that my videos are influencing violence?
Yeah,
If
I would have.
Oh, if that's true, Megan Fox should be fucking dead.
Wait, what's she do?
No, I'm just saying. Like,
Oh,
everyone
Transformers?
was right. Everyone was criticizing the Transformers movies, rightfully. So by that logic, she should be fucking dead.
Well, in fairness, Shia LaBeouf did lose his mind.
He did.
That's true. He did. Yeah, that's not a name I've heard in a while.
Well, look, until we all agree that The Last Jedi is the best Star Wars movie, well, we just support harassment.
That's how it feels. It's like, can you at least make a video positive about the film to balance it out? It's like, what?
No,
it would be like
never.
a footnote.
Save the cast, save them.
And yeah, so
say the movie's good.
This is one of the points. So it was like, people want to use Mauler's videos to be considered righteous when attacking Ryan Johnson, for example. At that point, is Mauler not responsible for the hatred these people receive?
No, absolutely not. That's ridiculous.
This is what I mean. I was just like, how the fuck? How is that fair? What if someone wrote a book on cooking and someone used it to murder somebody? It's like, you wrote this. Like,
I mean, that's insane.
Hi, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Detail Detective, and I'm here to tell you why all your favorite media is terrible in my 5-part video.
I hate her already.
Red apples exist.
Is there a scenario
That's communism.
for everything to be made political? Is like, possibly, but I hate the idea that you can watch a movie and then you're like, they didn't say anything political, that is a stance. Like, it is? I didn't realize. But yeah, you know, the idea that you nitpick media until you pull politics out of it, which is
That's
what I
think a lot of people do.
Yeah, no, I agree, but I think it's happening when critics criticize critics. Like, you know how we've been told we're alt-right all the time? Like, drawn from what? And it's like, well, they watch ER.
It's a bug planet.
It's afraid!
I'm just saying... So the Federation did nothing wrong.
This is absolutely true.
Nostalgia critic is bad faith?
Yeah, I don't think I'd say that either.
I think I'd just say bad content.
Well, maybe. I mean, but that's a different thing. I mean, I would say most people who make bad content are doing it in good faith.
A lot of people in the chat are pointing out what she's doing with her hands.
She's using it to explain things.
Good. What I primarily want to talk about is bad faith criticism of media and why I think it's ultimately harmful to the, in my opinion, good idea of analyzing the things we like. So first of all, how did we get here?
Oh Lord, no!
A brief history.
So I saw the phrase brief history. I'm going to take a bathroom break. I'll be right back.
Okay.
The history of briefs.
Oh, it makes sense. It does somehow make sense.
I love how as soon as he saw Quentin, he's like, "Oh, I gotta take a shit."
Wait, where's Quentin?
Right there. You don't see him? I see him right there.
You guys, for some reason, I've noticed on EFAP, everybody's like 3 seconds ahead of me.
Mm.
Oh shit, 3:19. Oh no. What's happening? Rags is probably gonna be back in a few seconds. I feel like starting up super chats is gonna be pointless.
He's gonna go on the newspaper.
Well, he did say last time he goes outside. I think, was it Senses who was like, you go outside? Then he was like, I'm not gonna shit where I sleep.
Is that all coming from Rags' mic?
Yeah.
I've
Is he
returned.
Excellent. Rags,
Is he
are
making
you
a
ready?
cyborg?
You ready for a brief history of media criticism? Criticism.
No, sure. Sure, I'd love to hear a brief history of YouTube media criticism.
Let's do it.
It all began with a trip to the zoo.
Oh, I love it.
He makes one joke, and it's like, well, the whole thing's a joke. And it's like, no. When he like does a serious breakdown of the characters of the Phantom Menace, I don't think he's joking.
And it's good to see Macaulay Culkin out there, you know? He seems like a nice guy.
We should get him on EFAP.
Oh god, Macaulay Culkin, please. I can't spell your name, your weird fucking name, but please come on to EFAP with us.
And please bring some of your meth.
No, I hear he's a really nice guy.
I mean, you can tell he's a nice guy. Watch the Red Light Media shit. That's just fun stuff.
Yeah, you can be a meth head and a nice guy at the same time.
This is
That's
yeah.
true.
It's possible.
Doing
EFAP
meth
is
doesn't mean you're a
not
bad person.
anti-meth.
Also, Ben Shapiro, if you want to come on EFAP, this is an invitation. If you want to come
We will
on
humanize your platform.
We will humanize your platform.
Guys, we can't humanize the Jews. We know this.
Quickly started.
What's she holding between her fingernails? Do you think she like plucked a fly out of the air and now she's
I was just about to say that.
That would be.
She's holding a small fly.
She didn't kill it. She didn't kill it. It's right there, struggling.
Yeah. So, guys, make sure you look at her eyes. If she glances down and gives it like a glare, then we'll know that she's like torturing it. She's like slowly, painfully squeezing the fly to death.
Oh, that's a terrible thing. For
Why'd you have to make it so violent? Why couldn't the happy fly be stroked by her? It's like, oh, cute little.
Okay,
you know
well,
what people are going to do?
How sharp
People are
her
going to take
fingernails
this
are,
out of
man.
context. People are going to say that we don't focus on the real criticism. We make fun of people's articulations. Well, we're just having fun. We're just having some funsies with whoever this is. I don't know this person. Never heard of
alt-right
her,
YouTubers, Mola, Wolf and Rags.
Alt-right YouTubers like
criticize
us
video for hand
who
gesture.
hate women literally more than anything else.
I mean, yeah, you know.
It is such a strange hand gesture, though.
It's like she doesn't know what to do with her
Not only
hands.
that, but other YouTubers quickly started to imitate his format, even going so far as to
Hashtag save the fly.
save Jeff Goldblum, please.
quickly started to imitate his format, even going so far as to steal
she let it go.
specific jokes and criticisms verbatim. I won't
Oh,
talk
no.
about this too much,
Oh,
mainly
no.
because it's already been discussed. If you haven't seen it
No,
already,
he
a
has never
YouTuber-
made an interesting video in his life.
Quentin,
I'm sorry. She likes Quentin, so we're gonna have to put up with
Look,
that.
you can see the outline of his unibrow.
This is
even going so far as to steal
Holy shit, I got
specific jokes and criticisms verbatim. If you haven't seen it already, the YouTuber named Quentin Reviews had a very interesting
He must have
video
just
about
shaved it.
They asked yesterday, maybe. He's got a 5 o'clock shadow on the bridge of his nose.
I forget which.
His mouth looks like an elk vagina.
I don't know.
I don't know what,
jeez.
why do you know what that looks
Why
like?
do you
Well,
know?
Google, we're gonna go on an adventure, Google.
Look, in fairness. Oh no, Rex, don't do it. Don't do it.
Okay, space.
Like, oh my god, I went to the Rocky Mountains 2 years in a row and I saw a lot of elk, but I didn't think to myself, you know what? I kind of want to.
That was your mistake, Will.
That was not a mistake.
It's just a bunch of pictures of deer fucking. It's not even like in good
What
close-up
did
shots
you
or anything.
expect?
Google, I'm very disappointed.
Oh god.
Here we go. 9 amazing facts about the vagina from SlideShare.
I mean, yeah, because
Number 4 will shock you.
Number 4 will shock you.
Did you know that the vagina can expand by up to 200%?
I thought you were going to say 200 meters or something.
Like, oh man, they grow way bigger than I thought.
I like in this video about 9 amazing facts about the vagina. Fact number 5 is there is a G spot.
Oh god, they had to test.
Amazing.
Did Quentin write that? There is a G spot, and I finally found it.
Quentin hasn't been within 100 yards.
Oh my god, that's awesome.
Fact number 8 is don't shave your pubic hair.
Yes, see it, yeah. Hey, Rex, check out the post.
Spider milk is better than rhino milk. Changing my mind. I love it. I like it. Ghost milk is in the cup.
Agree with the line between what the character thinks and what the creator thinks became
just seeing Doug Walker talking while hearing her voice for a second, I was like, wait, why is her voice coming out of Doug?
It's not always a huge leap either.
He's got a very he not only has a high pitched voice, but he high pitches it deliberately. So it's...
I'm Doug Walker. My balls haven't dropped since I was 6.
I think it's a presenter thing, right?
So they have. So what you're saying is that they have dropped.
Yes,
that was
dropped a long time ago. Is what you're saying?
Well, they dropped, then shriveled up, and like fell.
Yeah, he does the whole like, "Hello, I'm the nostalgia critic. I remember it, so you don't have to." It's like the whoa. I think
I'm quirky.
Yeah, it reminds me of like kids TV presenters sort of things where they're like, "Hey everyone, let's do it." And it's like, "Fuck you."
Yeah, that probably me to do grates on my nerves at times.
Blurred until you got a sort of review style that was just.
So yeah, that's something that CinemaSins do, but
you said doo-doo.
But
you said a bad word.
Alt F10. I'm saving it. Mahler saying doo-doo. Yeah, your channel's doo-doo because your videos are long.
That's your Mueller exposed video.
Got him. Haha, libtard owned. It's like, why are people reviewing Christmas movies in mid-December? What a bunch of shills. What a bunch of shills.
Is they review whatever.
But we love her, you know, her red hair.
Oh yeah, and look, you think
has he ever said in a CinemaSins video, "This film is bad"? Has he said that? Anyone ever remember that?
Yes, in his 4th Transformers movie review, he very much hated it. However, I will defend him to the death on that. That movie is awful.
I'm curious if somebody's a huge fan of CinemaSins and they want to make their film as CinemaSins proof as possible. What now?
This is way too generalized.
Wait. All right. So what this chick is telling me is that a filmmaker took the time to look at criticism and learn how to make a better Hollywood film out of that.
I would imagine.
That's what?
If I could advocate for her as best as possible, if I channel her, I think she'd say they're focusing on the things that aren't important. CinemaSins go for nitpicks, and thus their movies can get worse by focusing on plugging up nitpicks instead of focusing on the important things. I think that's probably what she would say.
Where I'm curious of how many people, but her door's dirty at the ends, just like
such a random comment.
If somebody would have said that, this is why I don't like white doors, because you don't use the handle over time.
Dude, I have a white door and it is not covered in dirt.
Accumulates onto the.
Why you gotta be racist?
Yeah,
I just don't like brown
wrong with white
doors. But I just don't like brown on white. It's, you know.
Hold up, you fucking cracker.
Look,
that is a hate crime.
Sometimes you just gotta separate the white doors from the brown doors.
You gotta separate the brown stain from the white door.
Oh.
Yeah.
The point.
The conversation is metaphorical.
I'm just saying that. What was I saying? Oh
Jared,
yes.
clean your hands.
I was saying.
Someone said that Jared's on the other side of the door. Their rooms are connected. That's why the burn is in the same location.
That's his room through there.
There's their brother and sister.
They're both competing for YouTube channels.
Rag, someone's realized your vision of Snowpiercer.
Snowpiercer.
What the fuck is it?
he's only hating it for views.
He releases his videos at Christmas for views.
Cheat codes, and that you can just say literally anything and never have to explain yourself or be held accountable if you utter the words "it's satire."
Or, in my opinion, that seems to be what they use it for.
In other news, this girl caught another fly. Someone in the chat said she's got hands like a fly graveyard.
Fly graveyard.
Fly graveyard.
Media criticism.
Let the flies go. I do not like this painting, Charlie. It's smug or mocks me. Now she's swatting a fly.
No, she could be. It's a still. She could be beckoning the fly into the warmth of her
Beckoning the fly.
So she could be inviting the fly. All right, let's check it out.
So
is there such a thing as constructive misinformation?
No, everybody can profit from that example.
You could lie to somebody to get them to do something positive? I don't know.
I mean, it's possible. I mean, maybe you could say that a comforting lie is
a white lie. Yeah.
Well,
I told you your mom had AIDS to motivate you. Like, that's not a bad thing.
It was constructive misinformation.
A great starting point.
I think that she should be the main star in the Lord of the Flies remake.
She is the Lord of the Flies.
He decides whether they live or die.
I'm not calling her
fly to rule them all.
I'm not calling her Satan. I'm just saying.
Yeah. Guys,
I'm just saying she's committing the fly holocaust in this video.
She's taking all the flies to Auschwitz. No,
I can picture him thinking about that for a while. The hand on his chin, like, Auschwitz.
No, like I call Riley a she. Don't fucking give me that transphobic bullshit. If I call Riley a she, the most insufferable cunt in the universe. I even have enough respect for Riley to call her a cunt.
Same.
We still have 2,227 people watching. That's crazy. That's great.
That's great.
That is simultaneously baffling and at the same time
endearing.
Excellent. Yes.
And
so
someone in the chat
everybody.
said that this girl is non-flinary.
Non-flinary? Oh. Burn. Sick burn. But anyway, so goodbye everybody, and more Legends is terrible. So I'll catch y'all later.
See ya, Rags.
Sounds like you said more Legends.
Dude, there's a guy who's been asking him why he hates Mortal Engines like every 2.5 minutes since we started.
I saw Rags when he was like, shut up about Mortal Engines.
It seems like that's what it seems like she has a beef with, is Lily Orchard.
Well, that and a bit of Cinema Sins, I guess.
And a bit of flies. Look, her claws are getting ready.
Like, I thought, because I'm so used to people being like, you can't be objective about art. But she just said that, and it's like, ooh.
Now they're calling this girl your new waifu.
I've seen. Apparently, it arouses me if someone says objectivity. That's how that works. For example, it's like, who's more responsible for the script of The Last Jedi? The guy who created it, or the person who approved the script?
Guy who created it.
You sure?
Yeah. Well, damn it.
Well, the guy who approved it is definitely dumb, but no one could possibly. I mean, and look, that's one kind of dumb. But Ryan is a special kind of dumb since he was the one that actually had to make that script.
Whoever's fault was, who were his parents, and then their parents, and then their parents, because they created George to have made that decision. He's just like, oh fuck, we can't do this.
You nutted inside of Martha Lucas and fucked us all. Now we have to watch this shit.
So you go to the grandmother of George Lucas for some reason, she's just still alive, but really odd. Just like, Last Jedi, throw it in her face. This is your fault. She's like, I'm sorry.
You just hang the bitch over a balcony like you bitch.
Oh man, I'm looking at that mark on her door, and now I just expect Jared to come through. Like, anyways, guys.
Now, just to be clear, everyone is entitled to their own opinions about
Let
whatever
the
they
fly
want.
go.
It's like your major concern. Top comment is like Wolf being like, what happened to the fly? Explain. We need evidence.
Personal attacks.
I'd love to see like a bunch of people like go to her video and like respectfully say, "Please let the flies leave."
I don't know why you've done this.
She starts looking at the comments. It's just like, what fly?
Research into how the animation industry.
People are saying you are objectively in love.
This is gonna be a meme now, isn't it? You know, Mola, judging from this video, I think you should bring her over. What does that mean?
You can't, Mueller, don't. She's Canadian. You can't side with the enemy.
This is true. This is very true.
Disingenuous and frustrating.
The implied fly said, "I beg of you, EFAPers, avenge me and my brothers."
The implied fly.
That's amazing.
Well, yeah, that was the video. What do you reckon, Wolf?
What?
Of the video, you fucking retard. What do you think of the video? Plot holes don't actually matter. It's like,
I have a really bad hairline.
I mean, you do have a really bad hairline.
I look like Moby.
Now you're just being racist. Just because he's white, you say he looks like Moby? Wow. You get to put "in my opinion" at the end of any piece of dialogue in Revenge of the Sith.
You are the chosen one.
In my opinion.
Okay. God damn it. I'm trying to think of something.
In my opinion.
He's too dangerous to be left alive. In my opinion.
You get a lot of
Once
shit
more, the Sith shall rule the galaxy, in my opinion.
They left me scarred and deformed, in my opinion.
This is how liberty dies, in my opinion. I'm so sorry, in my opinion.
All these statements just make the person next to them just look at them like, what the fuck did you just say?
You sent him here to kill me, in my opinion.
I get like the idea of like it would be kind of weird and awkward to be like he stuck his dick in her, and it's like, well, here's the thing: don't write sex scenes in books because they hardly ever add anything to the book in the first place.
She has Venus flytrap hands. Moore's vids every frame of time. Venus flytrap hands. Venus flytrap hands. Does she start digesting your cock when giving a hand job? Oh, I'll have to drink more Rhino Ghost milk for protection. Wonderful. Here's money, spank me. That's the last one. And yes,
oh god, this
how
one.
Is everybody welcome to...
Oh, fuck!
Once again, every frame of pause.
EFAP.
We'll handle this.
We'll take the long way.
So I realize I already lost a lot of people right from the title of this video.
Don't worry, we're gonna stay.
That's a great response.
A review is nothing more than a description of an experience.
No, it's not.
It is my opinion that 2 + 2 = 4. Alright, that is not how you make the possessive form of my name. My name is not Rag. My name is... How do you fuck up a 4-letter name?
Rag. His video.
Yeah, you get to. We just wanted to make sure that you got to spend a long time looking at Quentin's incredibly punchable face, so that your anger could bubble and rise throughout.
Is that a call to violence?
Oh god, this part.
The problem is that his thesis statement is essentially that other people are not allowed to disagree with his opinion.
Bullshit.
Yeah, I don't think Rag said that, but go ahead, show me a clip.
Yeah.
Show me a clip, Quentin.
Because his opinion is on a higher playing field than...
Yeah, this is why Clinton... This is why Quentin's a fucking scumbag.
Yeah, he's a piece of shit.
Yeah, Quentin's a piece of shit. This is the kind of...
I love the idea of Patrick Williams trying to help Quentin. Like, we can defeat EFAP. So cheesy.
Thing that the piece of shit does. People like Quentin, they don't seek to understand. It's not they don't value the pursuit of knowledge in the same way. Quentin can come in with his big ass brain and his compensation and his yellow teeth. Yeah. He doesn't have the information necessary to determine whether or not a proposition's possible.
I mean, Quentin doesn't have the capacity for a lot of.
He doesn't have the capacity for a lot of things, as we've already seen. But, we'll just add that to the pile.
I fucking hate Trump.
Yeah. Fuck you, Quentin.
Little crosses.
Or if you're going to tell me that I should watch a 5-hour rant, it is easily the best Star Wars movie since The Empire Strikes Back.
Can quote me on this because I stand by it 110%. The Last Jedi is an objectively poorly made film. But you can still enjoy them, whatever themes you want to pull from the movie.
I'm not sure what's happening in the metaphorical place here. It's like, is Patrick defeating EFAP? You gonna cut EFAP in half?
Oh, look, I'm happy because at least my hairline isn't that bad. I gotta keep reminding people that I'm not a Nazi, but people will just make up whatever the fuck they want.
He's still got the cross.
Oh my god.
This is a film about space wizards intended for children.
Reader response theory.
And if I remember correctly, this does stop and it goes to something
Majestic. My name is Jared Genesis. I am a cringe lord virgin, and I've never ever had sex. But I live for the cringe lord cause, and I am the best. I shop with my mother at Walmart, and we shop in the discount section. We shop on the clearance rack.
Why? Why does this exist?
Much money. I'm a cringe lord, and I go for the cause. I fight with my cringe lord brethren. I am a cringe lord. My room is very messy because women do not stay here.
Because women do not stay here.
Man, this.
And Sharon too. He's really nice.
Help.
Wolf, Lauren, would you like to say anything, either of you?
Fly lives matter.